Hello, everyone, and welcome to our channel. Nathan, it's been a while since we've.
Dang it.
It's okay. It's okay. Nathan's gonna have a drop. You want to put a drop in? It's the band saying it's been a while. Didn't happen. We're gonna keep going. We're moving forward. I'm not editing this video.
Move
I'm
forward.
gonna keep pushing,
Move forward.
moving
I'm
forward.
sorry.
Okay. So this is a Patreon request or whatever. This individual paid through PayPal, but it's a supporter of our channel request through the payment system. Mr. I can't say his name. He said he likes to keep a fairly low digital profile, so instead of shouting out by name, just attribute to a fan of our channel or something like that. So there you go, fan of our channel.
Longtime supporter of our channel.
Longtime supporter of our channel. And this individual has enjoyed our Phish journey. Nathan and I have done quite a few Phish videos on my first channel. Check it out. Just Google my name and look for those reactions. And then on this channel, we've done some Phish stuff. It's been a while because this is a patron/payment driven YouTube channel. We just don't have time in the day to do everything we would like to do. We do things that we'd like to do with the payments, but it's just the reality is time and money, money and time. It's just that's the age old of everyone's existence, and this channel is no exception. But this fellow said, guys, I really want you to listen to something. Gave us a payment for it. I'm excited. This is very easy for us to do as a Phish concert live stuff. So this was about a year ago. And if you can believe it, Nathan, they're already doing their famous New Year's Eve shows, I guess, in New York City, Madison Square Garden. They're doing them again. They must have. I wonder what they pay for to make that booking. Like, we get this venue every New Year's. Like, it's. I'm sure there's a lot of artists who are kind of like indifferent. Sure. I was going to go party that night anyways, but yeah, they do like 3 or 4 nights in a row at Madison Square Garden on New Year's Eve in that area. Yeah. So he gives us some background. So we're doing it's like 5 songs. I thought it was one 45-minute jam, which it might be in a sense. You know how they are; they can kind of bleed into another song without stopping. But it is 45 minutes of music we're listening to, Nathan. But it's not one song. Okay, so he says here the first song is called Harpua. It's not part of Gamehendge, but it's important because the song is played very rarely, once every few years, and usually only when Phish has something very special up their sleeve. The song itself always tells the story of a boy, Jimmy, and his cat, who always dies. But each rendition, Trey comes up with a new narrative that teases whatever special event they have in store. For example, one time in the 90s, the Harpua narrative talked about Jimmy's favorite album was Dark Side of the Moon, and then Phish covered the entire album front to back.
Okay. So, well, I'm going to... Sorry, you go ahead.
No, I don't know what the surprise is. He doesn't say it. Maybe we'll see it. I don't know. I think I'm tracking. So that's the first thing we're going to listen to. I do have timestamps from their YouTube video where we got this from. I'll try to use them as best we can because at the 9-minute mark, Nathan, is The Man Who Stepped Into Yesterday is the name of the next song. So here we go. Harpua, Gamehendge, New Year's Eve. Let's go.
Here.
No, let's go. Rock and roll. What's going on?
What the...
I'm just joking. What's going on? I'm just teasing. What's going on?
I'm just going to address the elephant in the room, which is me. I'm dressed up. It's Halloween. It's I'm in true like Phish, I guess, in honor of Phish. I'm dressed up for Halloween, listening to Phish. Nothing could be better. That's why I'm dressed up. So if you've been sitting there the whole time waiting for Ryan to finish, so that you could ask that question.
Yeah, waiting for Ryan to finish. Just waiting. Will this guy shut up already? Boy, you think Phish songs are long, and wait till you see Ryan's intros.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm very excited for this. I've been looking forward to this for a while, ever since it was given to us, and we finally got some time to do it, so let's do it.
Let's do it.
Fast-faded bulldog stood in the sun. Stone Billy Swamp Man, slow motion run. Tender boat police water, a precious birthday fudge, a swamp knife, bull nail. Walker done me and Harpua. We wouldn't care fewer. It happens all the time. Repeat Okibo. Me and Harpua. Happens all the time. Repeat Okibo. like a stone jack, bitter, toothless flesh, shabby, pimpled chin slime, evil, milky red. Me and Harpua, spastic dead-eyed hound, oozing dreadlock skullcap. We're coming to your town. We're party down. Me and Harpua, we couldn't get fewer. It happens all the time. We beat Okibo. Me and Harpua, we couldn't get fewer. It happens all the time. We beat Okibo. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. It's New Year's Eve once again here in this beautiful garden. 83 shows later. That's true.
Great.
Of a band that started in 1983. And we're all still here together. So many memories. Outer balls and raccoons and olive loaves and dream piles and hot dog vendors and whales and dolphins and tea kettles and umbrellas and the vibration of life. The time machine, and the time machine clearly worked perfectly because time has now become completely meaningless, utterly meaningless. We live in one long, undulating moment, and in our collective vision, we can see apparitions, like right over there, a mean old man living on the outskirts of town, in a rundown shack, and over there, his mangy dog, Harpua. And spread out below him, it's the suburban sprawl. There's a house, there's a window, and everything's all perfectly in sync. The fireflies are blinking their little lights in sync. The whole universe has become totally in sync, and the moon is lined up with the Earth's orbit, and the moon is shining in through the window. And in the window, there's this boy sitting on his bed. And we've all heard this story so many times for 40 years. But this time, I think if we all really concentrate together, I'm concentrating right now. Are you concentrating? It's almost like I can really see him. It's almost like I can see him. He's sitting on his bed right now, having a peaceful moment. It's Jimmy! And he's petting his beautiful cat. Help me out here. Poster nutbag!
Poster nutbag.
Suddenly, across, over there in the sky, storm clouds begin to gather. Jimmy's petting his dog. The old man is over there in your mind's eye. Harpua runs out into the storm. Poster nutbag gets scared. He leaps out the window. There's gonna be a fight. Poster nutbag comes across Harpua. They're standing in front of each other. There's lightning, there's thunder, there's horrible sounds. It's gonna be an awful fight. Look! The storm's gone.
Jimmy?
Yes, Dad?
Jimmy, I have some bad news.
What is it, Dad?
The cat died.
It's about your cat, Poster.
Poster.
You mean Poster Nutbag?
Your cat died. Poster is dead. Poster is dead. Poster's so dead.
How about a a goldfish.
I don't want goldfish.
But really, goldfish.
I don't want goldfish.
Would you reconsider goldfish?
I don't want a goldfish.
What the hell do you want?
I want. And suddenly, after 40 years, Jimmy finally realizes that his dad has been trying to buy him off with another pet every time Poster Nutbag dies, which is a lot of times. And he's had it. That's it. Jimmy asks himself, where's the nurturing older presence in my life? Preferably in female form.
He's got a microphone.
Yeah, he does.
Beloved actress Annie Golden, what are you doing here?
That's right! I'm Jimmy's grandma! Someone has to comfort the boy after 40 fucking years! Jimmy, I know you're sad! Give Grandma a hug!
And Jimmy thinks to himself, my dad is a gaslighting asshole. Why is dad so weird? Why is this town so weird?
Jimmy, I know you've lived in this strange and incredible place your whole life, but there's a shit ton about this town you don't know.
Yeah, Grandma, for example, like the fact that the guy who owns Harpua is the same guy who gave Esther the doll.
That is correct, Paige.
Or the fact that your granddaughter, Jimmy's cousin Reba, you gave a ladle to because you thought she had an interest in cooking, but then she started to make fake meat in the bathtub.
That's right, Johnny. Reba.
And I also know that years ago, this dude, Colonel Forbin, showed up and tried to save this place by getting the helping friendly book back from the evil king who stole it.
Colonel Forbin must be like
Not the whole story.
a reference.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think we just forgot some things, which is okay. Okay, like how Gamehendge works. So I did a quick research. So I almost said his name. The individual, the fan of our channel, he said in the email. Remember, he said that they do this Harpua as a way to announce. It's a prelude to something. So I think what we're led to believe, tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, folks, or Nathan, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Because he says in his email here, now on to Gamehendge. So the Colonel is a character. So Gamehendge, if you remember, is a, right here, Gamehendge is a fictional universe created by Trey as part of his senior thesis in college. It features an elaborate mythological story that unfolds over a series of Phish songs. This fantasy realm is often described as a, quote, musical saga and has a central place in Phish lore, with fans avidly following its storyline and searching for thematic and lyrical references across live shows and albums. So the plot revolves around the main character named Colonel Forbin. So when Mike said, Colonel Forbin,
Oh, I see.
the audience is now like, oh, we're getting a Gamehendge show. We're getting the Gamehendge show. So now that's my understanding. So that's Andrew didn't explain that necessarily because he probably thinks we did know that.
He said his name.
Whatever. I didn't say his last name. It could be any.
Yeah.
Actually, that's his fake name. His real name is George. Okay. So
No.
oh yeah. So he goes on to say, now to Gamehendge. When Trey was in college. So I just mentioned that part there. Okay. So having said that, the music is great and contains many of Phish's best songs. And as a big inside joke, Phish fans playfully treat Gamehendge as some sort of divine sacred text. Jesus. References to Gamehendge are very common in fan-made bumper stickers, t-shirts, etc. Now, why is this, what we're about to watch, Nathan, so special? It's Phish's 40-year existence spanning 2,000 plus shows. They had done only 4 Gamehendge shows. Oh.
Okay, so this is a big
This
deal.
is rare. This is rare. So the crowd popped off saying, oh, we're getting the 5th one, I guess.
Yeah.
when they would play all the songs of Gamehendge together and tell the story. The last time was 30 years ago, 94.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think we did react to that. Goes, I believe you two actually reacted to that show. Yeah, we did do that show 30 years ago. I remember that. In short, for a band that prides themselves on unique shows, a Gamehendge show is the ultimate white whale. You don't want to miss this show. Okay, so this past New Year's Eve, over just about a year ago, Nathan, they not only did a Gamehendge show, but did it in the most over-the-top fashion imaginable, and lifelong Phish fans absolutely lost their minds. See for yourself. So, for those who are watching our channel, I hope we're tracking okay, guys. Everyone's understanding their patience with us. We're only doing the first 46 minutes, so I don't think it's the whole Gamehendge experience, but that's where we're stopping. Okay. So I guess stopping on each song time-stamped on the YouTube thing is probably irrelevant because it's a story, but we can just do wherever we think is natural.
Sure.
If we want to... Okay. All right, here we go.
Sorry, Mike.
I'm confused.
Hey, Jimmy, maybe this will help.
Must be a LP. Oh, they put it on to play.
Jimmy, it's time.
People are probably crying right now in the crowd.
Yeah.
You know, somebody missed the show for whatever reason, and they probably still aren't over it. They got sick, got called into work, or you know.
Yeah.
It's New Year's Eve, and I can't let you ring in another new year without knowing the real story of Gamehendge!
This is all so planned, eh?
Oh, wow.
Our story begins in a world out of balance, with a retired colonel on a suburban street on Long Island.
He's there. There's a guy there. What's he doing there?
Is this my question? Is this the
Colonel
original
Foreman
Colonel?
looked square in the mirror and dragged the blade across his cold cream skin
Oh, geez.
and thought again about the door. At first he had tried to ignore it, but he soon found that it was impossible. So on this morning, Colonel Foreman stepped through the door.
So that bit there was called The Man Who Stepped Into Yesterday. And now we're moving on to The Lizards. Here we go. I'll give you a little bit of background here, Nathan. This is interesting, just so we track the story a little bit. So Colonel Forbin is the recurring character in Phish. Oh, sorry, Colonel Forbin is a his storyline involves a quest for the Helping Friendly Book, a sacred text that holds the secrets of happiness and wisdom This book's guardian, King Wilson, often plays the antagonist. Colonel Forbin's journey to Retriever represents a classic hero's journey full of bizarre challenges. So we'll see if King Wilson gets introduced here. So the next song is called Lizards. Lightsabers?
Passing through the corridor, I came upon an aging knight who leaned against the wall in naughty armor.
Yeah, look at that! That's crazy.
Okay, I had.
Led me
Hang
through
on.
the streets of Prussia.
Yeah. We should.
People are going to accuse me of like knowing ahead of time. I had no idea. I honestly had no idea. So just lay off, okay? Like it's Halloween. Today is Halloween.
That's a Phish miracle. This is a Gamehendge miracle. Just like you didn't know they're going to do Gamehendge. I didn't know they're going to do Gamehendge. The audience didn't know that you'd dress up for Gamehendge. This is amazing. All right, that's awesome. This is for two. Maybe we should just delete the Halloween part.
Talking as he tried to crush a bug that scurried underneath his boot heel. He said there was a place where we should go. So he led me through the forest to the edge of a lagoon by which we wandered till we reached lovely stream. The night grew very quiet as we stood there. He lifted up his visor and he turned to me and we began to sing. He said, I come from the land of darkness. He said, I come from the land of doom. He said, I come from the land of Gamehendge, from the land of the big baboon. But I never ended going back there, and I couldn't if I tried. Cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have died. 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 Told me that the lizards were a race of people practically extinct from doing things smart people don't do. He said he was once a lizard too. His name was Rutherford the Brave, and he was on his quest to save the lady before them. Their clumsy end was perilously near. The lizards would be saved, he said, if they could be enlightened by the writings of the helping friendly book. In all of Prussia, only one existed.
Oh, this is the king.
And Wilson had declared that any person who possessed it was a crook. Said I come from the land of darkness. Said I come from the land of doom. Said I come from the land of Gamehendge, from the land of the big baboon. But I never am going back there, and I couldn't if I tried. Cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have died. And the lizards they have died. And the lizards they have died. And the lizards they have died.
Now, I do have an interesting question here, or maybe it's not an interesting question. So, we know Phish a little bit, and what we do know about them is they do improvise, correct? Right. So, my question is, these people come out in costumes and dance and stuff. So, how much of this segments that we're seeing so far is not like, is it rehearsed? Or are they told just dance to the music? Like, because they're doing a little bit of choreography. They're doing back and forth, up and down together. You get what I'm saying? Like, at some point, are they going to do a jam? And when they get to the jam part, they're just told in some earbuds, "Hey, Phish is jamming, just dance." Like, we'll find out.
Interpretive dance mode. Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe people can let us know how much of this was, because this is interesting. We've never seen Phish perform with people to their music, so there is a collaborative effort here that these individuals aren't a part of normal Phish shows. This is not normal.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great question to ask. Yeah,
let our chat answer that. And oh, nobody's watching us. Okay, never mind.
The helping friendly book, it seemed, possessed the ancient secrets of eternal joy and never-ending splendor. The trick was to surrender to the flow.
See, obviously the crowd knows stuff that we don't know. The certain parts of the song, the crowd is saying something and reacting to the story.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be a thrill for them. But I don't know what they're shouting or why. But that's just because we haven't been doing this for 40 years. But yeah.
We walked along beneath the moon. He led us through the bush till soon we saw before our eyes a raging river. He said we can swim it if we try. And saying this, the night dove in, forgetting that his suit of arms would surely weigh him down, and so he sunk. And as his body disappeared before me, I bowed my head in silence and remembered all the thoughts that he had thought. He said, I come from the land of darkness. He said, I come from the land of doom. He said, I come from the land of Gamehendge, from the land of the big baboon. But I never ever going back there, and I couldn't if I tried. Cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have, oh, whoa, 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 go, 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 whoa, 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 go, 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 whoa, 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 go, 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 whoa, whoa.
This might be the improv part.
Yeah. They're just told to walk around the stage like lizards. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got little rollers that they're rolling on. Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. That's clever. There's new choreography here, though.
I just want to know, like, do you put this on your resume?
Now you've acted.
Okay. No, it's a lizard. Let's have fun now.
So say I miss Paige. I miss hearing that piano. It sounds so nice. Just that's a Paige solo. I just loved it. I miss it. I miss that keyboard sound.
Yeah. guess that some of this is improvised too.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. All right, so the next song from the Gamehendge, I believe, is "Punch You in the Eye." There was a part for this here, right here. So King Wilson, who rules a fictional land, is portrayed as a tyrant. In a recurring song, the protagonist vows to, quote, punch Wilson in the eye and overthrow him. This storyline blends a fantasy world with tongue-in-cheek heroism, allowing the audience to rally against Wilson with humorous chants. So maybe that's the chants that we're hearing. There's some sort of chants going on. Okay, yeah. All right, so here we go with Punch You in the Eye here. Check it out.
He saw a ship approaching with a French Wilson flag. It was the Lesoir!
You mean the lizards, Grandma? I thought they were practically extinct.
Not the French ones! Woman came upon an encampment of revolutionaries and their fearsome leader, the wolf.
The north where the oceans freeze. Spent 3 long months on the open seas. Traveled till it seemed I could take no more. Till my ship hit ground on Prussian shore. How was I to know that day that the winds had swept the Wilson's way? Soon towards me from the east came Wilson and his men on multi-beam. Like my face, I quickly learned the pressure was a real place. They tied me to a chair with a giant clip and held a piece of paper to my dinner. Then they tossed the chair in a tiny shack and told me not to worry because I'll soon be back. I loosened up the bars and my hands were lashed and ran the books of gold before you sat. Saying, oh, Wilson, someday I'll kill you till you die. Oh, Wilson, punch you in the eye. I troll him, he's a trick to do some real abuse. Maybe end up looking for the newest tree. So angrily I back to the open sea. The sea was eager to beat me back. The waves grew huge and deathly black. The grey clouds tumbled over my head, and I feared in my heart that I'd soon be dead.
That's awesome.
The crowd.
I think sorry, the crowd. I don't know, it was the crowd. I thought that was like on stage. That's just some guy in the crowd.
Fast switch to a more Latin beat. It's a very Santana sound right here.
Yeah.
When the morning came and the storm had passed, the dismal fog began at last to open up before my eyes. There I saw, to my surprise, chains and specks of islands curved where palm trees dipped and seagulls swerved. I parked my kayak on a stone and yelled across the ocean to a single throne. I said, whoa, Wilson, gonna there kill you till you die. Whoa, Wilson, punch you in the eye. Wilson, kill you till you die. Oh, Wilson, punch you in the eye.
This is a tricky one to keep time with.
Okay. Funny comment here on YouTube. I had to read this too. So our fan of our channel said, of course, and I quote, lifelong Phish fans absolutely lost their minds. And then one of these quotes, one of these comments here on this YouTube video, I'm 18 and I found a cheap resale ticket in section 317 the day before. I stood outside in Madison Square Garden for an hour and just to be sure I'd make it, and I was not disappointed one bit. This was my third show of Phish, by the best by far. It's just funny how he just it's his third Phish show, which in Phish terms, we've been to two concerts, so we've been to two shows, right? I just love how it's like he's 18 and he's like, I got to see this. It's just like, there's probably fans of Phish who live on the other side of the country, who've been fans for 35, 40 years. Some 18-year-old kid comes along. That was great.
So choked. Oh yeah, and we met some of them that had been to like hundreds of shows. Yeah.
A couple of notes here from our fan of our channel. There are a few Phish Easter eggs, Nathan, littered throughout the show. I won't go into details, says the fan of our channel, into all of them, but one notable example, the rhombus set design is a reference to a rhombus statue in Princeton, New Jersey, where Trey used to sit and write songs as a teenager.
Oh, okay.
Another one is the band, mostly Trey, spent almost a year preparing for this show, working with Broadway dancers, costume and set designers, background singers, special lighting crews, etc., all to perform it only once. Classic Phish move.
It's not part of the tour. It's just a
Nope.
one-time.
The one show, which just made so. Now, I'm not saying this is a marketing ploy for Phish. I don't mean it like this when I say this, but that's what makes them Phish. Is like I've seen a couple concerts recently. We're seeing one coming up together where we can pretty much go to the set list of most artists. You kind of get a feel of which is fine. We get a feel of what this tour, what songs they're doing this tour. Get ready for these songs. Every now and then a band will switch one for another, but but Phish is like, you can't do a Phish set list. Like, what can we expect? That's what makes them Phish, is like, you don't know what you're gonna see. And then on top of that, you might get Gamehendge, 30 years later.
Yeah.
And do you want to be the fan that misses that show? People have killed themselves for less. I kid you not. All right. I'm not going to tell you the title of this next segment because I don't want to get my hopes up.
Okay.
And I don't know if the title is what it is, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But it's the last segment that we're going to watch. So it runs for about 18 minutes. So here we go.
Okay.
If there's a natural place to pause, we will. If not, we'll just wait till the end.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mr. Palmer is concerned with $1,000 question. Just like Roger, he's a crazy little kid. I've got the time if you've got the inclination. So cheer up, Palmer, you'll soon be dead. The noose is hanging, at least you won't die wondering. Sit up and take notice, tell it like it is. If I were near you, I wouldn't be far from you. I've got a feeling you know what you feel. ACDC back. ACDC back.
ACDC is like, what?
ACDC back. DC back. ACDC back.
Crazy laugh.
ACDC back. ACDC back. Sit back. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Put them in a field and let them fight it out. I'm burning so fast my feet don't touch the ground. I'm a stranger here, I'm going down. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this show on the road. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. I'm breathing hard, open the door. ACDC back. ACDC back. ACDC back. DC back. ACDC back. ACDC
Yeah.
He's looking for it.
Yeah. Change that one.
Might have.
Keep from the keyboard, it felt like.
Love the sound of this one. Right here. Sound right here. Right.
Dirty licks, I like that.
Oh, there we go.
They're leaving the door open for him, I think.
Yep. Old Trey. The old Trey coming up, I guarantee it.
Yeah. They've all kind of pulled back. He's got a pedal that's doing that little chop. Somebody's got lizards, hey? Oh, maybe these are part of the set. Oh no, this is part of it, isn't it? It's gotta be. effects on his guitar. I love that. Very Tom Morello sounding.
I got it.
Well, that's where we end today. I mean, we've done videos where we do like a 4-minute song. It's like, oh, please stop. Sometimes it's like we just listened to an 18-minute performance and it felt like 3 minutes.
Oh yeah. No, that was fantastic.
What a treat! What a great Halloween treat, Nathan! What a great Halloween evergreen treat.
Yes, you can watch this anytime.
Yes,
but
anytime.
Especially pull this up every Halloween and watch it.
Yeah, I mean, thank you so much to the fan who likes our channel. I don't know why he does, but we appreciate your support. Look. I mean, there's only so many superlatives to that word that you can use that we haven't already used with Phish. We just love it. I think what I was feeling there, because it's been a while since we've listened to Phish together, and it is a real transformative experience. Just listening to them, I felt like I was there. I was remembering our time at the concert in Seattle. We saw the back-to-back shows. It was fantastic. What a great memory. I suspect and hope we'll see them again, Nathan, if they come through our neck of the woods again.
I think so. I hope so. I want to be able to at least put another Phish feather in my cap because, they're not going to be around forever. So.
No, I mean, as we get older, so do the people that are older than us get older. So we wish them good health, fantastic performance. It's just really cool to see these costumes and puppets and animatronics or whatever. This is, it's just like, they're like, yep, this is a one-time use, back to storage you go. That's it. That's all.
Yep. We'll bring it out in another 10 years.
I don't know. We'll never see it again. This is what I mean. There are people who if you are one of the few people that watch our channel and you're can answer this question, did you have a chance to go, but you somehow, I'll go next night. Oh, I'll see them next, or, can you imagine? I want to hear your horror stories or people that you've heard about on the Reddit threads or whatever. Like, I could have gone. Why did I go? Because that's just the worst feeling. And we know those people that there were happy, but boy, the ones that missed it for whatever reason, can you imagine? Oh boy. All right, thanks Phish, thanks Trey and gang, Paige, Mike and John. Thanks you guys are amazing. Again, you look like we said it before, one of our first Phish videos. You guys look like substitute teachers at a high school, and that's what we love about them. They just are so unassuming looking, but they piece together such incredible compositions. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, it's great. I love it. I love getting to get back into this feeling of watching people be creative in real time. It's just such a fun experience going to a Phish show, and obviously people already know all this stuff because if you weren't a Phish fan, you wouldn't be watching this. But I totally loved that whole experience, and I look forward to it again. And man, I wish I could go to Madison Square Gardens. I wish that was a thing.
Gee, I wonder what we're lacking. Oh, money. It's the only thing stopping us from going is the access to unlimited wealth.
Yes,
let's just go fly to New. Hey, Nathan, you want to go to fly to New York? Stay at a fancy hotel?
Sure. Yeah, sure. That'll only cost what, like $5,000-$6,000?
Yeah, money's no object, Nathan. Money's no object. I know people from other bands. I know Phish fans would do this. Like they're like, I live in Ottawa right now, which is still like a 5.5-hour drive to Toronto. But people are like, how come you aren't seeing such band? Because it's 11-hour driving round trip, let alone food, gas, and then hotel costs, then the event costs. You add all that up, we're easily it's a $1,300 to $1,500 to $2,000 event, depending on the artist, just to go there. Like, I have kids, I have a family. It's just, I know people are like, why can't you just go? Well, I would. The only thing stopping me from doing anything I want in life is money. That's it. Otherwise, I would just do it. Anyways, hopefully they come to our neck of the woods again. That'd be fantastic. So, Nathan, without further ado, it was good seeing you in the Gamehendge costume. That's great. Good timing. And we'll see you.
We'll see you in the next one.